World War II, Germany had broken its peace treaty with England. Startled, many English citizens were scared and frightened of the future. They needed hope. They needed Winston Churchill. With this speech, he was able to promote people to never give up. It was the reason for victory against the Nazis. Good afternoon. My name is Nguyen, and today I will be presenting the speech, Blood, Toil, Tears, and Sweat, by Winston Churchill, May 13, 1940, to the House of Commons. Mr. Speaker, on Friday evening last, I received His Majesty's commission to form a new administration. It was the evident wish and will of Parliament and the nation that this should be conceived on the broadest possible basis, and that it should include all parties, both those who supported the late government and the parties of the opposition. A war cabinet has been formed of 5 members, representing, with the Liberal opposition, the unity of the nation. The 3 party leaders have agreed to serve, either in the war cabinet or in high executive office. The 3 fighting services have been filled. It was necessary that this should be done in one single day on the account of the extreme urgency and rigor of events. A number of other positions, key positions, were filled yesterday, and I'm submitting a further list to His Majesty tonight. To form an administration of this scale and complexity is a serious undertaking in itself. But it must be remembered that we are in the preliminary stage of one of the greatest battles in history, that we are in action in Norway and in Holland, that we have to be prepared in the Mediterranean, that the air battle is continuous, and that many preparations have to be made here at home. In this crisis, I hope I may be pardoned if I do not address the House at any length today. I hope that any of my friends and colleagues, or former colleagues, who are affected by the political reconstruction will make allowance, all allowance, for any lack of ceremony with which it has been necessary to act. I would say to the House, as I said to those who have joined this government, I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. You ask, what is our policy? I will say, it is to wage war by sea, land, and air, with all our might and with all the strength that God can give us, to wage war against a monstrous tyranny, never surpassed in the dark, lamentable catalog of human crime. That is our policy. You ask, what is our aim? I can answer it in one word. It is victory. Victory at all costs. Victory in spite of all terror. Victory, however long and hard the road may be. Without victory, there is no survival. Let this be realized. No survival for the British Empire. No survival for all that the British Empire stood for. No survival for the urge and impulse of the ages, that mankind will move forward towards its goal. But I take up my task with buoyancy and hope. I feel sure that our cause will not be suffered to fail among men. At this time, I feel entitled to claim the aid of all, and I say, come then, let us go forth together